Hey, how are you? Hope all of you are well. It's your CPA Manish here, bringing to you the next video on our series on pension planning. In the previous video, we discussed the various types of individual retirement accounts. And those accounts can be put into place by us as individuals on our own. And that's why they are called as individual retirement accounts, because any individual can put those accounts into place. Today, we are going to discuss about 401k plans. 401k plans are called as employer-sponsored plans because only an employer can put a 401k plan into place. And only for employer, a business puts a 401k plan into place, then whoever are the employees of those businesses can participate in that 401k plan, including the owners themselves if they are one of the employees. So because 401k plans can be put into place only by employers, only by businesses, they are called employer-sponsored plans. And once the employer sponsors these 401k plans, all the employees, including the owners themselves, and if their family members are also on payroll, then the family members also, all the employees of that business, can then participate in that 401k plan. So let's discuss the various options in the 401k plans that we have. Starting with the first 401k plan, that first type of 401k plan that can be put into place, it is called traditional 401k. In a traditional 401k plan, the limits are that the employee can put up to $20,500 from their salaries. An employee can put up to $20,500 from his or her salary as a deferral into the 401k plan. If the employee is 50 years or older, then there is an additional catch-up contribution that they can make up to $6,500 over and above the $20,500. So the total that they can contribute in 1 year as an employee from their salary deferral is $27,000. So the employee can contribute $20,500, if older, $27,000. And in addition to the employee contributing to the plan, the employer or the business can also do a matching contribution. And this matching contribution generally is anywhere between 4% to 6% of the employee's salary that the employer, the business, can contribute into the 401k plan. So again, it's a traditional 401k plan. There are two contributions, one from the employee and then from the employer. Employee can contribute up to $20,500. If they are older, they can contribute $27,000 from their salaries. And then the employer can match 4% to 6% of that employee's salaries into the 401k plan. This is a traditional 401k. You know what traditional 401k means. Traditional means any kind of traditional pension plan means that when the contribution is done, at that time, that contribution is deductible. It can be deducted from the taxes. But then when this contribution grows into retirement and you withdraw the money in retirement, at that time, you have to pay taxes in retirement. So that is the word traditional. From last two videos, by now you already know what traditional means. Traditional means you get a deduction today, but then you have to pay taxes on withdrawals in retirement. That is what is the meaning of traditional. Now, what I said previously, that the employer can match 4 to 6% of the employee's salary. Whether to match or not to match is the employer's prerogative. So the employer may or may not elect to do a matching contribution, and also which employees can participate in this plan, which employees cannot participate in this plan. Those qualifications, those eligibility terms will also be designated or decided by the employer. So I'm saying two things. There could be a match, but then would the employer match or not? It is their choice. They may or may not match to the 401k. It's not necessary that they have to always match it. And secondly, they would decide the qualifications or eligibility on which employees would be eligible to participate in this plan. So the employer has the choice to decide those qualifications or eligibility. This is traditional 401k. Like traditional 401k, in 401k also, there is a Roth option. There could be Roth 401k. The limits are same. In Roth 401k also, the employees can contribute the same 20,500 from their salaries. If they are 50 years or older, they can do additional catch-up of 6,500. That is a total of $27,000. And the employer can match 4 to 6%. As I said, they may or may not match, but they can match between 4 and 6%. And when it comes to Roth, you know the meaning of Roth. Roth means that you do not get a deduction when you do the contribution. But then when you withdraw this money in retirement, at that time also, you do not have to pay any taxes on the withdrawals. So Roth means you do not get a deduction today, but then in retirement, you do not have to pay taxes either when you do the withdrawals. Who has to do Roth? Who should prefer to do Roth? As you know, if you think you are in a lower bracket today, but you anticipate that you will be in a higher bracket in retirement, that is when Roth is preferable. That is when you should try and do Roth contributions. One more note, this Roth feature for now, as of now, when we are talking this in 2022, as of now, this Roth feature is only available for the employee portion of the contribution. The employee portion of the contribution, the 20,500, the 27,000, which the employee is contributing from his or own salary, that portion can be Roth. But the Roth is not available as yet on the employer contribution. The employer contribution, the 4 or 6% match, that match as yet is not available in the Roth feature. So that match is always traditional. The Roth feature is only available for the employee contribution for now. It could change in future, but for now, that is how it is. And as we discussed, the employer may or may not do the match. They could do the 4 or 6%, or they may decide, I don't want to do it. And the qualifications of which employee would be allowed and not allowed in the plan is all decided by the employer. Everything else would remain the same. That is the 401k plans. These are the employer-sponsored plans. If you are the employer, if you are the business and you are planning to put something like this in place for your business, then remember two other things. One, any business can have a 401k plan. Any business can have a 401k plan. There is no limitation as to number of employees for the 401k plan. If you want to sponsor a 401k, whether you have 5 employees, 10 employees, 100 employees, thousands of employees, anybody, any business, all businesses can put a 401k plan into place. And secondly, be mindful that if you put a 401k plan in place for your business, there would be fees involved for the setup and the maintenance of this plan. You will have to incur costs for the setup and maintenance of the plan. Keep these things in mind, okay? Very short video on 401k, but this is what the 401k is all about. Let me know if you have any questions. Otherwise, I'll see you soon in the next video with other types of plans available for small businesses. Okay, till then, take care. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.